Hopefully we're not too much spinny wheel today. Hopefully we got better signal here. I don't know. We'll see. No way to find out other than to do it. So here we go. Here we go. Hang on a second. We're not loading here. That's not good. How's everybody doing? There we go. Maybe now I'm live. I'm live now, I think. Thanks everybody for watching on replay. Appreciate you very much. What's everybody up to? What's everybody doing today? I hung out in Georgia today. Don't know who's at fault, but we're gonna stay in Georgia, it looks like, for another day. You know, trying to get an appointment. We're stuck. Sorry, I'm watching these guys back in out here. When you park outside the lines, you know, sometimes you make it very tough on everybody else. You know, you see the car hauler here, he's parked like that truck's, the United's outside the line. So he's double outside the line, making everybody's life tough here. You know, I don't know. But yeah, we're chilling here for another day. Took this load over there, tried to get it delivered today, but you know, no lucks. No lucks today, so we'll try again. Try again. That's all we can do. Beautiful day here, though. I did get out and do some walking around and, you know, just seeing what all was going on. Beautiful day, perfect day, really, as far as weather goes. Let's see who all's in here. DPG number 1, let's go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. BT Trucking in the house. What's up? TJ Jones, Bullet of Woods. What's up, guys? Trucking with MC in the house. Damn it, boy gang. Yeah, what about leaving your 5th wheel plate laying at the Flying J? Did y'all see that video I made today? Little short video I threw out there. I mean, what is going on with these guys, you know? Let's see. DPG, damn it, boy gang. Yeah, for sure. Vic Med in the house. Everybody, there's a good channel. Go check out my boy Vic Med. What up, bro? Not much. So this load I'm on was supposed to have been delivered yesterday. So I told them, hey, you know, like with the truck being in the shop and the traffic, I got there 2 hours late. They wouldn't let me put it in the door. They said, hey, you're going to have to reschedule an appointment. So I reminded the broker at 8 o'clock this morning. I said, hey, I got to get this rescheduled. They said, no problem. We'll get back around to it here in a little while. And nothing. So the broker said they sent 3 emails to Lineage and nobody ever got back to them. And so, you know, I'm paying the price. This load really had an extra day in it already, but I got paid for that. And now it's got another day in it, and now we're looking like possibly another day. This load's not turning out to be very good, honestly. Not very good. Six Semper says, Cash is King, what's up? Cattle hauling in the house. Cattle hauling, if you guys want to watch some cattle hauling videos, check that out. This Creek boy is having a hard time with this backing in right here. It's if it were me, I would probably go out there and knock on that car hauler, that pickup truck pulling some cars. I'd knock on his door and I'd say, hey, buddy, can you move out of the way for like, you know, 5 minutes and let me back this truck in here? I don't think this spot is currently possible with that guy parked there. As you can see here, Creek's having a real tough time with it. Man, I need to clean my windshield as well. But yeah. I just don't know. I just don't know if he can get it in there, honestly, with that being there. I just don't know. Let's see here. Del Manded in the house. What's up? G Walker. Vic Man says, truck is finally out of jail. Yeah. I kind of feel like I'm in jail right now, you know? And it's like, my thing is, it would probably take Lineage about 30 minutes to unload this trailer. But I'm going to lose, you know, I've already lost a day. I'm possibly going to lose 2-3 days on this situation. It's like, it's ludicrous is what it is. Because you know, it's not like I was out here counting the candy bars at the truck stop. You know, the truck needed to go to the shop. I had a massive oil leak, and now I'm getting punished, you know, on it. And it's like, I guess they don't want the product. I don't know what's going on with it. Trucking with MC says, I'm in Georgia too, unloaded in Monroe, headed to Calhoun to pick up. Headed to Minnesota. There you go. Good job. I wish I was headed to Minnesota. For sure. Um, for sure. I thought about going out there and helping that creek guy and just saying, hey, pickup truck guy, get the hell out of the way. You're messing everything up for everybody. Um, you know, it's ridiculous. You know, don't park outside the lines like that when, like, because if he can't back that truck in there, it's going to be hard for those guys to get their trucks out. So I would not hesitate to go knock on that guy's door and say, hey, buddy, you got to move that pick 'em up truck. You got to move that thing, bro. Like, that's not a parking spot. You're making it impossible for people to back in. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Trey MC said, I just read that one. Sal says, what up, Uncle Cash? What up, everyone? Yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day out there. Did anybody watch the Craigslist job search video? What do you guys think about those Craigslist job search videos? You know, I gotta say, right now, it doesn't look like a bad time to be a company driver, honestly, in the you know, some of those pay rates that we're looking at didn't look too bad to me. Maybe that's just me. Look like Mag Carriers might be trying that spot now. Let's see if Mag's got it. To me, the distance between the front of my truck and where that pickup truck is, I'm not sure there's enough room to put a 53-foot trailer in a hole right there. I just don't know. I just don't know. DPG says that company in Little Rock got me foaming at the mouth for 95% to the driver. Yeah, just make sure and ask them. Now look at this. Look at this mess. Guy's trying to back in, and here comes Billy Bigregger in his Peterbilt. Got to go behind him. Got to go behind him. Look right at the camera there, guy. Look right at the camera for me. I don't know, man. You can't let a guy work, you know. Let the guy work. He's got his flashers on. He's obviously backing in. We'll see if he can get the spot. I don't know. It's a challenging spot, I can guarantee you. But I don't know. Yeah, looks like company driver money's looking pretty damn good right now. I mean, it looks very competitive. I got an email from U.S. Foods earlier today because I have applied for U.S. Foods in the past. So I guess they're hard up because I ain't got an email from them in like a year. But U.S. Foods in Minnesota, $28 an hour, overtime after 8 or over 40. It's a union job, and a $20,000 sign-on bonus up there. What about them numbers? What about them numbers? Let's see. DPG says, okay, I just read that one. Alaska Hall in the house says, yay, truck looks like it's out of the shop. Yeah, we're out of the shop, but we're not out of the woods. We're not out of the woods yet because it's going to have to go back to the shop. It is. It is. It's just going to have to go back to the shop. You know, nothing I can do or say about it. It's still leaking oil. Not like it was. Replacing that oil pan bolt did do a little bit to it, so that helps. Let's see. Trucking Up says, what's happening? Not much. Getting stuck on a load right now. Showed up a little late. Now I'm playing, you know, babysit somebody's frozen food load, which I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of. So, yeah. 38 in the house, 9 likes. Everybody hit that like button for me if you could. If you're watching on a replay, get her as well. Never hurts. Never hurts. Running Aces in the house. What's up, Running Aces? I'm stuck on a load. Sorry, I'm stuck on a load. DPG. Okay, that was... yeah. Yeah, no good making truck stops garbage, you know. Yeah. Chicken Hauler checking in from Alabama. What's up, Chicken Hauler? I was going to... they called me about a load of chicken out of Alabama. Where was that at? Boy, I can't remember the name of it now. Heritage? Sounds like maybe Heritage? But yeah, stay after it. Vic Med says, I had a load on my trailer for 3 days, XPO load. Yeah, that's not good, like when you're not expecting it, ties up your revenue. I haven't made a dime this month. You know what I mean? Like, I literally lost the last week of October, and I have not made a penny this month. Let me tell you, it's getting stressful at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I got bills, and I don't like spending money. Once I put money in savings, I don't like going backwards. You know what I mean? Like, it just, to me, it's like it's like taking away the effort I've already put in. Stavros says, "What's up, Cash? You get your truck back?" Yeah, we're back. We're just babysitting a load right now. If not, fly out to Cali. We'll go do team runs. I'm looking at $9 per mile out of Cali. Holy smokes, $9 a mile out of Cali right now. Wow. My plan was get this load back, get this load delivered, get back to Minnesota. Get back to Minnesota. Did Mag Carriers get it in there? It looks like Mag Carrier got it in there. Boy, that was some good backing right there. I got to give it to that guy. But so the plan was go back to Minnesota, and then probably what I was going to try to do is in the early part of the week, maybe like Monday, grab a load down to Chicago for like Tuesday, Wednesday ish, and then try to get it right and be in Chicago like the day before Thanksgiving or 2 days before Thanksgiving, and just sit there and be like, I'm the guy, clean trailer, truck ready to run, give it to me, whatever, give me all your money, you know what I mean? Just walk in with a duffel bag and a note, and say, hey, put the money in the bag. But I don't know. It ain't looking good right now. Can't get this freaking load off this trailer. So I don't know. Trucker Avocado in the house. What's up, bro? Says, what up, Cash? Hope you're staying safe out there. Yeah, we're parked up for the night. I rode this load up to the receiver today and asked them, hey, please unload this. And they were like, nah, you ain't got an appointment time. So I called the broker back and said, hey, they said they still ain't got an appointment time. He's like, I've been emailing them all day. So who's at fault? Is it Lineage? Is it the broker? Did somebody drop the ball? I don't know. But I am none too happy about it because it's costing me. It's costing me. Let me tell you, being down sitting for 2 days, I could be back in Minnesota in 2 days. I can make $2,500 back up, and then, the revenue I'm losing here is not making me happy. But thanks for stopping by, Trucker Avocado. Appreciate you. Appreciate the Trucker Avocado. Let's see. Boy, this truck stop is a mad house. Mad house. Yeah, craziness going on here right now. And if you guys don't know, Trucker Avocado has a channel. Go check him out. Go check out Trucker Avocado. And I made anybody that I know's got a channel, I try to make them a moderator. That way you can drop your link to your channel in here. You ain't gonna make me mad by doing that. By all means, hit it up. Hope things are going well for you, Trucker Avocado. Cattle Hauling's in the house. Says, makes it worse. Whoop, K-Save just hit me with a super chat. Let me read that first and we'll come back to that. K-Save says, sucks how you were just praising Lineage the other day. That same stuff happened to me. Yeah, that Lineage, I mean, they were cool last time I went there, but I wasn't late last time I went there. It's like, I don't know. It's frustrating because I didn't do anything to deserve it. You know what I mean? If they would have seen the effort that I put in yesterday to get that load there and only be 2 hours late, like, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's see here. Cattle Hall says, makes it worse when you've been down for 3 weeks already and just want to run. Exactly. It's like compounding, you know. Like I say, I haven't made a dime all month. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough month. What they got going on here? That's that Crete driver. What are they doing? They trying to get that pick 'em up truck moved out the way. Yeah, that's a truck stop employee there, and looks like they're trying to get this pickup truck to move. Crazy. I hate staying at big truck stops like this. I really do, but it's the best I could do. It's the best I could do, honestly, with everything, I wanted to stay close, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Let's get to work, all right? Don't forget, I'm still taking calls, even though I can't deliver this load. I still might be able to do some work. Oh man, let me get caught up on some comments. I'm getting behind here again, playing with my lights. Jerome Jones in the house. What's up? Vert Videos in the house. Check them out. Cattle hauling says chicken hauler. I'm near Montgomery. Okay. All right, you down there in the south. You're in the deep south down there. Let's see. Nomadic Brit in the house. That's a good channel. Everybody check out Nomadic Brit for sure. This Trucking Life, good channel. Check that out. Hello, everyone. Little Allen House, thanks for stopping by. Gus in the house. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Gus is approved on the hit the thumbs up. So let's all do that. Gus says it's nice to see you back in the truck. Hopefully you stay long. Yeah, hey, this truck's going right back to the shop when it gets to Minnesota. Like I would like to say it's not, but it is. It is. My oil leak is like compared to what my oil leak was 2 days ago, it's minimal. I mean, we're minimum, but it's still leaking oil, like so. And it like my oil temp sensor and my water temp sensor worked fine yesterday, and now they're messing up again. So back to the shop she goes. But thank you, Gus, appreciate it. Stavros in the house with a $20 drop it on me. Come on. For the channel, by the way, try giving those receivers $100 or so, help you get unloaded. I don't know if it would help over there, honestly. The person I talked to, I don't think they have any control. I think they're just, I don't know. It doesn't seem that way. It's a very lineage type place, Alessandro, hope I said that right. Seem like the freezers are getting delays bad. Yeah, I could see that. Philip M says stuck in Yuma. Oh yeah, guys, don't block unless somebody's like spamming the chat. Don't block nobody. Most of the time when I give out moderators, that's so you can drop your channel links. It says stuck in Yuma. Receiver doesn't have any clue about my load. Broker supposedly to call me back. Oh, I feel that pain. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Yeah. Man, it is what it is. Same thing here. I called a broker 3 times today, trying to be cool about it. Like I didn't want to bug them every hour, but in the morning I will. I mean, we're getting to the point now where this is getting stupid because, I'm losing days of revenue here. You know what I mean? Like $1,000 a day easy, just because Lineage can't take an hour to unload this trailer. Like I mean, if I need to, let me drive it back to Minnesota and y'all can just be done with it. Like it's the revenue I'm losing that's got me all upset. BPG says at Alexandria, I'm calling in Cali now. It's so hard to find parking. Yeah, that's for dang sure. Grafton's in the house. There we go. Channel member Grafton. Thank you very much for stopping by, Grafton. Very logical. Very logical. Trucking with Al. Or is that AI? Trucking with Al for $10. Thank you very much. You got a channel too. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Let me figure out where you at here. Okay. Leave me another regular comment. I can't make you a moderator on a super chat. But you know, all you got to do, guys, if you wanna plug your channel, just go to your little go to your little symbol up here, click that, and go down to your channel, and then up here on the three dots, click that, and it'll say share. Click share, and then go copy link, and you know, you can drop that in the chat and just post that in the chat, and everybody will know that's your link. Everybody know that's your link. Thank you very much for the $10, by the way. Cattle hauling towards the maintenance fund. Yeah. Whew, what maintenance fund, right? Oh man, I'm getting so frustrated with like not being able to make money. But luckily I was making good money before this happened, and you know, like I saved a little bit of it. I saved a little bit of it. So yeah, okay, there's trucking. There it is. Hey, wait, is that the same person? Let me see here. Where am I at? Let's see. Freezer's getting bad. Whoop, what am I doing? Let's see. DPG. Oh yeah, Colin Parker. DIY Semi. There's the bro. What's up, bro? Hopefully you got a notification for this live. Been having trouble with people not getting notifications here lately. Thanks for stopping by. DIY's channel member, by the way. Thanks, K-Save, for the super chat. DPG says, Q pasa, que pasa. Okay, Q pasa. I'm a white man, and I don't know English or Spanish, so Nomadic Brett says, evening, everybody. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This Trucking Life drops a link. Everybody check it out. Everybody check it out. You know what I mean? It's like just trying to help everybody out. You know, we all grow together. When one of us does better, we all do better. That's the way I look at it. Stavros says Ontario to Anchorage, Alaska, 10,000 pounds, 3,600 miles, frozen load, $30,000. What in the world could they be shipping up there that's worth $30,000? You know what I mean? That just seems crazy to me. It seems crazy to me. Grab that joker. Do it. You got to go through Canada, right? I'm joking, of course. DIY says, evening all. Yeah, everybody go check out DIY. He's the man. That's my brother over there. DPG says, clearly he can fit with that. I park anywhere, guy. Yeah, yeah, that guy did a good job backing in. I think Crete was taking some bad angles, but yeah, that guy, like, I don't know, like, if you're tired, park, go to bed. If I need to wake you up, I'll wake you up, you know, but I would be worried about parking right there for me, because I'd be afraid somebody hit me, you know. This Dragon Live, hey DIY, there you go. Trucker Avocado dropping a new video tomorrow. Nice. Trucker Avocado, man, your channel is blown up here lately. I was looking over there, they recommended a video to me the other day. I was like, dang, man, that guy's channel is taking off. So congratulations, man. Congratulations. What's your secret to success? You might be able to help some of these other guys and me out here. K-Save, what's up with, says, hello DIY. Yeah, everybody check everybody out. Trucker Avocado, what truck stop you at? Thanks for the shout out, brother. Yeah, no problem, man. Just keep putting out good videos that, you know, stay out of that drama and just keep doing you, man. That's what YouTube's about. Drama is like a flash in a pan, you know. you can put out some drama and it'll pop, but then 3 weeks down the road when the drama's over, and everybody's kissed and maked up, it's like, where are the views coming from? Like the key is like just putting out good videos. And I typically don't give away my location on a live. Somebody might see me and try to rape me. You know what I mean? You ain't got to try to rape me. I'm pretty willing. Oh, looks like they're getting the pickup guy. Pickup guy's moving. All right, he's a moving. DPG Stavros, how you find them gems? Be on that load board. Get that load board. That's the key, man. You gotta stay on it. Some of them guys got 15 load boards they look at. Thank you again, Stavros. $20, much appreciated. Much appreciated. Trucking it up says about to get to work. About the let's get to work comment. Okay, I say $20 is $20. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hell, I ain't made a dime all month. You know what I mean? Hell, I tell you what, $20 is $20. Hell, if you got 15, I'm down. You know what I mean? Like we ain't even gotta go 20 these days. If you ain't got the cash, hell, what you got? That's my new motto. What you got? I can't be piggy these days, man. I ain't made a dime all month. Chicken Holler says cattle hauling. I'm at the house, 45 minutes north of Birmingham. All right. Hobo Hope Dealer. I like that name, by the way. That's a good name. So what's up with pickup truck driver here? I think they're waiting on pickup driver to move so this guy can pull in his spot. This place is gonna be stupid by tonight, man. This place is gonna be stupid. Trucking with Al, thank you. Let me know if that's trucking with Al or trucking with AI, because I mess up everybody's name. Don't take offense by it, but everybody check out Trucking with Al. Cattle hauling, of course, my bro. There's Nomadic Brit's link. If you guys don't know Nomadic Brit, interesting channel. Learning a lot from Nomadic Brit. Tanker hauler. Rolly A says, what up, Cassius King? Just another day, a never-ending roller coaster ride with its ups and downs, but always worth the ride. Boy, yeah, I had someone tell me earlier, boy, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. And I was like, it's pretty bad right now. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I'm not going to frown about it. I'm not that type of person. To me, taking time to cry is just wasting time. Maybe sometimes I need it, but in this situation, I'm not sad because I did everything I could. When you wake up with a puddle of oil under your truck, you need to get that checked out. That could be something pretty serious. And I'm not going to give up I'm not going to risk my engine for one load. It's just not going to happen. And then I pushed hard yesterday, and I got there after all of that, being in the shop for 24 hours. 24 hours I was at that shop. I was 2 hours late to the delivery. And, like I said, I live with my decisions. I feel okay with it. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. But it'll all come back around. That's how it works. I got a tattoo here that says, when you're up, you feel like you're never going to come down. And when you're down, you feel like you're never going to come up. I have to read that occasionally. I have to go over to the mirror and read that, because it's true. It's true. When you're at your lows, it feels like everything's just going to keep going down. And when you're at your highs, sometimes it feels like it's never going to end. But we all know life. We all know what life is. What is it? Somebody said life is what happens when you're making plans. I like that one. Let's see here. I think we jumped on me again. Let me make sure I didn't miss nobody. There's Cattle Hauling's link. Yeah, everybody click on the Cattle Hauling link. Check him out. That's a channel that's growing really fast. A unique perspective, man. No drama, just business. That's what people like, man. If you look at the actual big channels on YouTube, and let's take away the bonehead truckers and who else, like just guys driving trucks. You know, the really good big channels are just guys talking about their day and their job. You know, like Asian Ma is a little bit of a special circumstance because I mean he works at it full time. You know what I mean? Like he got where he's at because he's killing it. You know, but we can't all go full time at it. You know, so. Trevor Avocado says you need to be driving to make money. Put some high heels and dresses and walk the truck stop. Okay, you don't need to be driving. Last time I put on high heels, I rolled an ankle. Come on. The timing. This remote sucks, by the way. This is the Monster brand. I like the lights. It was $10 for this thing. You know, it's not like I'm, wasting money on nothing over here. But boy, that remote works from about a ½ inch away. I mean, it's literally got to be right there. Got that at Walmart the other day. Let's see. Colorado East says, finally got my steers replaced last night. Rim had a crack in it. Woo! A crack in a steer rim, dog. Man, you lucky, man. That could have been bad. Good catching that. Good on you for catching that, man. That's cracked rim can end badly. But yeah, hopefully you didn't put Chinese tires on there like the Asian Ma was talking about the other day. Nomadic Brett says, Cash, look at the comment from Alessandro Elf. He has been set at Kroger, Wilmington for 9 days. Oh man, did I miss something? Did I miss a comment? Is it up? Did I miss it on the upside or the downside? Seemed like the freezers. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Sorry, I missed your comment there. Says, we've been stuck in Kroger, Wilmington, California for 9 days. Oh, dear Jesus, please don't make me sit on this load for 9 days. Amen. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way, man. Whew. 9 days. I would, man, I'd be hurting. If I went this whole month without earning any money, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not poor, but, and I'm not, like, leveraged to the hills, but let's face it, a month off hurts. Like, thanks for letting me know about that, Nomadic Bread. I didn't realize I'd missed that comment. There's DIY's link. Go check out my brother. We started channels and his went, we was like this and his went, but he puts out good content. You know what I mean? I give it to him. Puts out really good content. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And honestly, that guy knows more than, or he's forgot more than I know as far as trucking. So, hey, people acknowledge that for real. B-Man in the house says, currently in CDL school to get my Class A's. What's best for new drivers to drive? Reefer, van, tanker, flatbed? Let me tell you, if you was in truck driving school and I was going to give you advice, my advice would be find yourself a FedEx contractor in your area and see if they hire people straight out of school. Just go straight into that FedEx life. There's one up near me in Minnesota. They take people straight out of school. They start them out at 55 cents a mile. I mean, that's a great start to life, 55 cents a mile. But as far as breaking it down, here's how I look at it. If you've got aspirations to be a heavy hauler, you just got to get yourself some over-dimensional 10-foot wide loads. Go learn flatbed. Go to Melton. Somebody like that. Go to Melton. Go to somebody that's going to teach you the best way to do things and just live that life. If you want to do tanker, like if there's somewhere near you that does milk or chemicals or something like that, and you want to get, you want to try to get in there, tanker. But as far as reefer and van goes, a company driver, I think, does better in van because there's a lot of waiting in reefer. I think owner-operator is more reefer, company driver is more van. That's just how I see it. But that'd be my advice on those. And flatbed can honestly be the most money in flatbed if you're the right type of guy. You got to be willing to learn it and just go at it with everything you got. You know, I seen a flatbed guy today walking so slow. I mean, literally, I had to sit there and stare at him to see if he was moving. And I'm like, he can't be great. He can't be great at flatbed. When you move that slow, maybe he was tired, maybe he just got done tarping a load or something, but man, he was moving slow. And I'm like, you need to be like a high speed mentality, you know, get stuff done, you know, and attention to detail. That's another thing with flatbed. You know, the devil's in the details with flatbed. You know, it is. Let's see. DPG says, if you sub to a lot of channels, it will limit your notifications. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. Hunter P. Brown in the house. What up, Hunter P. Brown? Thanks for stopping by. DIY says, be drama free. Yeah, drama free. You know, I tell everybody, if I want drama, I'll go watch a Mexican soap opera. You know, I'll put on some Univision and watch the soap opera. But it's about all the drama I really need in my life. Nomadic Brett says, definitely stay out of drama. It puts people off. Yeah. Yeah, and for me, I think of it like this too, you know. The people that are into drama, they'll eat their own. When the drama's over with this guy, they'll go over here and start drama with this. You know, it's like they got to feed on it. It's all they got. So, yeah, just make good videos about your day, about your work, about your money. People love that type of stuff, you know. Because like me, you know, some of the channels I watch, I'm never going to do what they do. But I enjoy watching what they do and how they do it, and the, you know, the difference between what I'm doing and what they're doing. Always learning. Hello, everyone. Colorado B says, I got a pack of smokes. I don't smoke, but I could probably resell them. You know, come on over. Like, cigarettes. Hell, cigarettes are probably worth more than $20 these days. I seen an ad in Minnesota the other day for Newports. $11 a pack for Newports in Minnesota. $10.99 for a pack of Newports. Get you some of that. I'm thinking about buying them here in Georgia and taking them to Minnesota for a resale, but that's probably not legal, so probably shouldn't talk about that. Of course, I can't go buy cigarettes right now. I'm too poor. Stavros says, I use multiple load boards. That Alaska load was on DAT load board. Yeah. I like some of those loads on there that say like $50,000. And you're like, wow, there's a $50,000 load. And then you click on it, and it's like a contract for like 2 months or something. It's like, eh. I use multiple load boards. Yeah. Honestly, if you're booking your own freight, you really need to stay after multiple load boards. Catahall says, in this market, I'm half tempted to sell my 2016 for $90,000 and take a few years off. I mean, if you've got it, I mean, honestly, if I was single and I knew I could sell this truck for, I don't know, 60 grand, yeah, I might do that. Take 2 years off. Sit there, think about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, go get a part-time job working local or something. I mean, I don't know, man. It's crazy some of the prices they're trying to dole out on these things. Well, this guy's having trouble parking with the truck gone. He'd really have trouble with it. Damn. Guy here trying to help him, he almost ran him over. That guy was telling him to come forward, but he was walking forward. Like, come on, guys, don't run each other over. Let's see. Gus says, DIY, we didn't have time for drama. Wish I did. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Who's got time for drama, you know? Colorado B says, they put hand-cooked tires on. Hand-cook. I wonder if they build those in Tennessee. They just built a big hand-cook factory in Tennessee. I had hand-cooked tires on my car for a while. Perfectly good tires. I mean, I don't know where they were made or anything, but they lasted a long time. Cyrus says, cattle hauling, you should sell for more. I saw a used 2020 Freightliner, 200,000 miles, $198,000 today. Mine. That's a lot of money. Dang it. That is crazy. DIY Semi-Trucking and More says, when you got to Lineage, did you tell them they have to unload you because you know your worth? See, I don't use that. I use acknowledge my value, hashtag trademark. No, I didn't drop it on them. I will tomorrow, though, if I go back over there tomorrow. Josh says, I'm a flatbed guy, and I run and move quick. People ask me when will I slow down? I always say when I go home. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly right. Like, a lot of money in flatbed if you do it right. You know, like if it takes you 6 hours to strap and tarp a load, you'd be better off doing dry-van. You would. Nomadic Brit says, cattle hauling used Cascadia on Schneider sales sites, 100,000 for 500,000 mile trucks. Whoa, 500,000 mile trucks for $100,000. Wow. That's craziness. Nomadic Brit says, Cash has a wicked sense of humor. Oh yeah. I'm this way for a reason. Life has beat me with a hammer against the anvil until I come out just sharp as a sword. Oh man. I should have a PhD in bullshit at this point. I mean, I am so good at it. Hunter P. Brown says, that's why I do gaming videos and not trucking videos. Less drama, at least on my end. Wish I didn't catch the flu. Haven't recorded in 2 weeks. Okay, there you go. So if you want to watch some gaming videos, go check out Hunter P. Brown. DPG says $20 in New York City for Newports. Woo, come on. I thought Minnesota was bad. Minnesota hitting them with that $10.99 up there the other day, and I was like, damn. You know, I seen Cook County Newports were like $15 one time over in the Chicago area in Cook County. I asked the guy at the liquor store, I was like, what is up with that? He says, it's all tax. He said, I got like $5 in that pack of cigarettes. I sell them for like $8. And he's like, the other $7 is tax. He's like, it's literally, the tax is worth the same amount as the cigarettes. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. Colorado B, is Landstar Power only owner operator? It can be. Landstar is like, I think, don't crucify me if I get this wrong. If you pull their trailer, it's a 65-35 split on the line haul. And then if you have your own trailer, it's 72-28 or something like that. So you get like an extra 5-6% if you pull your own trailer. That's what I think it is. Go check out a Landstar ad if that's not right. Hunter P. Brown says, caught it offloaded carpet foam rolls in Missouri. The cold weather wore me out bad. Yeah, caught it offloaded. You got to. Some of them loads just, you get yourself killed out there doing some of them loads. DPG says, Colorado B, you can bring your own trailer to Landstar and get a higher percentage, I believe. Okay, yeah, there you go. Nomadic Brit says, Colorado Landstar is power, but you can bring your own trailer, which I think gives you 72%. Okay. Colorado B says, what is their trailer percentage? There you go. So you get like an extra 5, 6, 7% if you bring your own trailer. There's good and bad to that. When you have your own trailer, you own your own asset, but at Landstar, you lose the ability to drop and hook, I'm sure, if you've got your own trailer. So could be good, could be bad. You know, I'm not a big fan of drop and hook. Like as a company driver, I'm okay with drop and hook because it allows me to make more money. But You also got to deal with people leaving trailers with flat tires, lights gone. You got to deal with all that. So there are benefits to both, you know, benefits to both. You probably save some time with the drop and hook, but then you give a little bit back occasionally with, you know, having to go get a light put on a trailer, or, you know, something like that. Something like that. Let's see. Cattle Hauling says crazy prices. Yeah, you know, back when these trucks were like, you know, 60, 70,000, I was like, yeah, it's a little overpriced. But 100,000 for a truck with 500,000 miles on it, you're never gonna make that money back, are you? I mean, are you really? Let's see. Scottish Trucker Tommy, hey, if you want to see a guy that knows truck prices, go check him out. Fleet owner Scottish Trucker Tommy, my boy, says, don't sell the truck. If the prices keep going up, it will be harder for others to get in and keep rates higher. Ka-ching. Yeah, you know, like, yeah, that's good advice. That's good advice, because honestly, there's no big supply of trucks coming down the supply chain, you know. I was watching a DIY video the other day, and it made a very good point about, you know, if these mega carriers are keeping their trucks longer, when they start getting new trucks in, the used truck market's going to be full of trucks with 700, 800, 1,000,000 miles, you know. So the used truck market's going to be tough for a while, I do believe. Stavros says used trucks are more expensive than new trucks. Are there no new trucks sales yet? Not really. I mean, unless you put an order in 6 months ago for a new truck. Freightliner dealership I was at yesterday, not one sleeper truck on the lot. Not one. They had about 4 or 5 day cabs out there, like, you know, 2016, 2017 day cabs. Now, I didn't go up and talk to the salespeople, but the Freightliner dealership I was at before that, when I got my alternator put on, I did talk to the sales guy there, and the new truck sales guy, he basically told me, he said, hey man, I said, you know, when are y'all getting new trucks in? He kind of laughed. He was like, I have no idea. And I asked him, I said, you know, when are the used trucks coming in? And he was like, we can't get used trucks, can't get new trucks. I mean, it was all day cabs on their lot too. So yeah, no doubt. Josh says, got to spend that big money to kill yourself nowadays. Yeah, I mean, honest to God, with these truck prices and trailer prices where they're at right now, if I had to go buy a truck right now, I'm not sure that I would, honestly. I may just take a year and go drive a truck for somebody, honestly. Like, I love being a business owner. I hate being an employee. But at the end of the day, you know, when we're talking $100,000 for a truck with 500,000 miles on it, I sign up for a $100,000 loan on a truck with 500,000 miles on it. You know, I put $25,000, $30,000 down, and then the market flips on me. Where am I sitting? You know, where am I sitting? That don't sound like a good idea to me. Star Car Dave in the house. What's up, Star Car Dave? Major shout out to Star Car Dave. If you guys don't know Star Car Dave, I recommend you go subscribe to him. So I was an owner operator, and then I kind of got out of it for a year or two. You know, I went and did some UPS. I worked for Cisco. I did a lot of local stuff in Minneapolis before I decided to buy another truck. I started looking at Star Car Dave's numbers. You know, he used to put out his numbers, very legitimate. You know, he seemed like the type of guy that wasn't blowing smoke up nobody. You know, so shout out to Star Car Dave. I appreciate you. It says, now is the wrong time looking for equipment. 93,000 new authorities just this year, I read. People will be upside down this time next year. Wow. 93,000 new authorities. Man. That's crazy. You know, I noticed the DOT number. You know, my company's DOT number. I mean, it's not new. It's about 10 years old. But if you look at, like, from the beginning of the DOT system to when this company was started, you know, you got like this much. And then you look in the last 2 years, and it's like this much. It's like, you know, like we went from 1 to 2 million in like 20 years. And then we went from 2 million to 3 million in like 4 years. So yeah, I could believe that. Nomadic Brett says he agrees with Star Car Dave. Chicken Hauler says, I'm pretty anti-tax, but if a place has to increase tax, I don't have as much problem if it's on vices like tobacco or alcohol. Yeah, within reason. Within reason. Like, you know, tobacco, I'm not as against that because, you know, tobacco taxes the health system, you know, and so taxing that, you know, but like, yeah, I'm with you. I agree with you. I'm anti-tax, but if you're gonna have to, you know, like make it comparative, you know what I mean? Like, I would rather not tax food and tax the hell out of alcohol and cigarettes. You know what I mean? Like, give people a break on the things they need versus the things they want. But I'm not agreeing with taxing anything. I'm just saying, you know, you're making sense there. Colorado B says, yeah, my trailer is dog legging now like 4 inches. Ouch. So I'll tell you what I know, what I've been told on that. Try releasing the pins, slide it all the way forward, all the way back, all the way forward a couple times. See if you can get anything to kind of realign, you know, being unlocked. I also heard, and I've tried this many times, it never really worked, but get the trailer and truck at a 90-degree angle to each other and push in to, you know, the side, you know, like push back with your truck into it, but get it at a 90-degree first. And then, like, you know, say your trailer's, let me figure out where my camera's at. Say your trailer's dog legging like this, you know, turn your truck this way and push into it and see if you can get that dog leg to come out of it a little bit. More than likely, it's an alignment issues with the axles, and none of that's going to work. But 4 inches is pretty rough. Be careful in those construction zones. Don't put her on the Jersey wall. DPG says, I don't like Landstar. They micromanage you to death. Yeah, they're again, good and bad and everything. I was talking to a buddy of mine about Landstar the other day, and I said, you know, Landstar used to be like what you aspired to work at Landstar, be leased on to Landstar. And it's because, you know, they built this system of a big trailer pool, and they built this system of safety, and they get really, really good loads and rates because of that safety and everybody being, you know, hazmat and this, that, and the other. But I feel like Landstar may be selling herself a little short with all these foreign brokers, you know, like, because they got no, you know, like they'll book freight at any rate. So I don't know. Starcar Dave, his cattle hauling says, I feel sorry for the ones who spend that on a truck if rates tank next year. Many drivers haven't been around for many years, for many downturns, excuse me, and don't know what to expect. All they know is good times. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to United there. He pulled up so that guy could back in over there. That's helping people out, man. I like stuff like that. He moved up so that guy have a little extra room to work. Shout out to that. Appreciate that. DIY Semi says, amen, cattle hauling. Yeah. Oh, it's been nothing but sunshine and rainbows for, you know, the last year and a half. It's, well, not really. Yeah, I guess a year and a half now. Hell, we're almost at the end of this year, so. Nobody here says, Scottish Trucker Tommy just subscribed. Yeah, you'll enjoy that channel. You will. That goes both ways, Nomadic Brett and Scottish Trucker Tommy. I watch both of them. Makes me feel like I'm overseas watching those guys with their James Bond accents. Scottish Trucker Tommy says, I think mega carriers will increase rates and lay off drivers rather than run trucks with 800,000-900,000 miles on them. No mechanics to fix the extra breakdowns. Possibly true there. possibly true there. I would. I mean, I'm not saying they won't. I'm not arguing with you because, hell, as we know in trucking, everything can happen. But man, can you imagine Swift having to go to their board, like their stockholders, and say, yeah, we're going to lay off drivers because these trucks are getting too old. Now, I mean, in devil's advocate to my own argument there, they're on a very tight margin. And when trucks start breaking down a lot, that kills that little tiny margin, So I see what you're saying. There's something to that. Let's see, DPG says, wait for the mass exit like in 2019. People are going to pay you to take their equipment. People are building fleets off of $5 a mile. Yeah, that's true. That's true. A lot of people doing that, Last year, when I bought this truck, we had just came out of 2019, which was not a great year. And then, COVID got stirred up. And, I mean, every truck lot I drove by was packed. When I went and looked at this truck, like, they had like 30 trucks to choose from on not a big lot. And, yeah, now I don't think they got any trucks. I ain't looked at their website in a while, but, yeah. This Trucking Life says, all that means is this time next year will be plenty of used trucks to choose from. Well, I don't know about the timing of it, but I agree with what you're saying. We don't know what time it'll be. It could be next year. It could be next month. Because here's how I look at trucking. Trucking is a slow, steady build on the rate until something outside of trucking messes it up. Because that's the way it's been in my life. Trucking just kind of builds and builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. And then, the economy crashes. Some politician signs a dumb piece of paper, or, we import a disease from overseas. You just never know. You just never know. Oh, man, I think I may have said the C word a minute ago, didn't I? Dang it, I probably just got demonetized. This Trucking Life says DPG. Exactly. Don't know when, but hey, it's that old thing. If you're really looking at getting into it, stack you some cash, and like a good hunter, just sit back and wait, just put your eye on what you want and sit there and wait for it, and you get it at a much better deal, Don't chase it. I feel like right now it's chasing, chasing a little bit. Oh, we got a Scottish trucker Tommy video just hit. All right. I checked that out. I put that in my watch later. Throw that in the old watch later. Hang on a second. There you go. If you drop a video during my live show, I'll share it out for you. How about that? Let's see. Where was that? Nomadic Bread. I definitely think this time next year we'll tighten up. DIY's latest live show said negative. I say he was just being real. Yeah. I heard a lot of people say he was being negative, and I had some guy even left me a comment about it. I was like, I'm not DIY. I wasn't even involved in that show. But here's the thing. When everybody is looking in this direction, it's always nice when one guy's looking in that direction. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like, say what you will about it, but everybody's all rah over here. Nobody's watching our back. You know what I mean? That's the way I looked at that. It's a little bit of watching that video is a little bit of watching your back, because if you ain't expecting it, it'll get you. DIY says, don't tax me, bro. Well, hey, stop smoking. No. It never fails. Whatever I like, they tax. So I'm just used to it by now. Let's see. Geraldo in the house says, no, not the alcohol. Exactly. How will I get through life if they keep taxing alcohol? Scott is struggling. Tommy said, I had a trailer dog legging. I adjusted my mirror brackets and it fixed it. Bravo, sir. Bravo. You know, I'm going to tell on myself right here one time. I did something similar. All right. I picked up a trailer and it was dog legging so bad. And I was leased on to a company and I was pulling the same trailer for like a month at a time. So I told him, I said, man, this trailer is so out of adjustment. And it was actually, it kind of was my mirror brackets. The trailer, they did an alignment on the trailer and they're like, that trailer is perfectly aligned. We don't know what you're talking about. And I got out there and messed with my mirror a little bit. And I remembered like a day or two earlier, I had bent my bracket in a little bit. So yeah. This Trucking Life says, I used to pull intermodal, LOL, off tracking was the normal. Yeah, if the trailer behind you's not off tracking and you pull intermodal, you dropped your trailer somewhere, right? Colorado says, Swift was 7,000 trucks, but I rarely see them. Swift Night, it's Night Swift now. On their Safer Web, they claim to have 18,000 power units. 18,000 power units between Night Swift. So 18,000 trucks, 20,000 drivers, I think is what they're claiming. Let's see, Nomadic Brett's got a trick. Tommy, yeah, that's funny. Adjust your mirror brackets. Colorado B says, I think it's more than that. Yeah, it might be. I tell you, a good way to tell is, when you get to the truck stop, if you can find a pull-through spot, get as far back as you can get from that pull-through spot, and line your steer tire up right on the line, and pull your trailer in just as straight as you can get it. No adjusting the wheel or nothing, just straight into the spot on the line. You're going to move eventually. You're not going to stay like that, but pull right in on the line and then get out, and you can kind of tell, if your trailer's in or out a little bit. Scottish Truck Timer says, I'm pushing hard to pay off all my crap and be good spot for the downturn. I got that, man. That is a solid plan. I'm pushing hard right now to be paying off debt myself for a similar reason. It's never done me wrong in the past. And I would say, probably this time last year was probably the most leveraged I had ever been. Right after I bought this truck, actually, would have been when I was the most leveraged ever. And it's not a good feeling. It's just not, to me. Because what's it say in the Bible? The debtor is slave to the lender. I mean, you really are. You're a slave to it, because if you want to take an extra day off, you don't have an extra day off. It ain't there. Let's see. Trucking Up says, I tried to do all my mechanicing, just did new injectors. Dang, way to go. Starters, shocks, brakes, air horn, valves this weekend, brakes on trailer. Whoo, that is doing some maintenance right there. Knowledge is power, man. The less you can give to the mechanics, I don't know if I would have felt comfortable enough with myself doing injectors. Some stuff I'm just not that comfortable with. And having a place to do it, is kind of big for me. Nomadic Brett says, Cash, no, you said a disease, not a C word. Namaste. Glad I didn't make a mistake there. I hate eating mistake, I like T-bone, I like ribeye, I like New York strip, anything I like. I just don't like mistake. Mistake is my least favorite kind of steak. Chris Hopkins in the house says, how is starting with Swift? Don't know. I never started with Swift. If anybody's got any info they'd like to share on Swift, by all means, let us know. Chris says, my son and I are going to run teams. Awesome. Awesome. You know, if things work out well for you there, kick the ass of it. But I'll tell you this, check out my Craigslist job search video I did earlier today. There's 6 months of experience. You go do 6 months of experience with Swift, FedEx, contractor, you're W-2 employee, but you're not working for FedEx, you're working for a FedEx contractor. But it's W-2, it's not 1099. $90,000 per driver, company driver, making $90,000 a year, pulling doubles as a team. Something to think about. But honestly, these mega carriers, they're all the same. They just got different names on the door. You know, Prime, Schneider, Swift, JB Hunt, it's all the same. Go do as little time there as you can and then move on to better things. Chili Willie says, instead of giving people stimulus checks, they should stop taxing labor. That's what they really wanted. Yeah, no doubt. Stimulus, every time I click on the news, it's about stimulus. Gus says, awesome thumbnail. Thank you very much if you're talking to me. I took that picture of that orange truck like 5 years ago. I've had that picture forever. I thought, hey, why not use that as the thumbnail? Starcar Dave says, smoking will kill you. 2020, I had heart surgery due to smoking. Bad business decision, had to quit. Congratulations on quitting, man. Yeah, I remember when you had heart surgery. I was like, actually, I think I searched your name one time. I was like, am I just not getting his videos? What the hell happened? Nomadic Brett says, Chris, Swift take a lot of flack, but they are the biggest carrier as they are Swift, Knight, Hoshbach, Noshbaum, and others. I don't think, let's see, they are the biggest carrier as they are Swift, Knight. I don't think Knight Swift owns, are you talking about Hirschbach? I don't think Knight Swift they own Abilene. I don't think they own, I don't know, maybe they do, I don't know. They're publicly traded though, and I keep up with a lot of that stuff. There's my boy Gary Bates, the Waffle House King himself. Gary Bates says, got my com-doo-doo-da-da card today. Woo, Gary Bates, you're a trip, man. Colorado, well, I was driving on the white line. My tractor was even. Trailer was like 4 to 5 inches to the inside or to the outside. If it's to the outside, it doesn't bother me as much, but boy, when it off tracks to the inside, that's when it really bothers me, because then I have to keep my truck over, you know, a little more than I want to. Colorado says, it's a drop and hook. I'm going to just drop it like the last driver. Yeah, the thing probably needs an alignment. That's what it needs. Somebody probably curbed it at like 40 miles an hour and knocked it out of a line. DPG says, what kind of question should we ask the 95%, 300,000 to 500,000 deductions? Ask them, you know, what kind of all the deductions. Say, I need to know all the deductions. You know, is that the one where you dispatch yourself? If they're dispatching you, you know, ask them like what they do. You know, stuff like that. The deductions is the big one though, because if a company pays you 95% of the load, you're going to be responsible for insurance. I mean, hell, I don't know, like, for what can they really get out of 5%? You know, like, let you run their authority. I wouldn't let somebody run my own authority for less than 10%. That kind of seems like a little sketchy to me. But as far as deduction goes, you know, you're going to have to pay the insurance. You're going to have to pay the trailer. You're going to have to pay the, you know, everything. If the $22.90, of course, most percentages you pay that anyway. But yeah, ask them to email you a list of all the deductions. That's what I would. What would red flags be to you? I don't know. If they're paying 95%, I'd be a little worried they wouldn't stay in business very long. I don't see how, even if you passed on all the deductions, I don't see how you could stay in business at 95%. Or at 5%, excuse me. Nomadic Bread says, paid the truck off last year, spent $37,000 this year, but no overhead still. Yeah. I mean, hey, if it's paid off, the money you're putting into it, you're buying new parts. You know what I mean? Like, I know you did your exhaust system, you know, $14,000 on a one box. I mean, that's a new one box. You don't have to worry about that again, probably ever. You know, as far as on that truck, you know what I mean? Like, it's good. It's good until the end. So I'm a big fan of like working on older stuff. You know, I see the benefit both ways. You know, I had plans to turn this truck in, but with the state of the truck market, I'm just going to have to push it on out, you know, for right now. Let's see. Colorado Big says, I started at Stevens Transport in 2014. Training was good, but didn't stay long. Yeah, I've heard a lot of horror stories out of Stevens. But yeah, that's what you do. You get in, you put your time in, and you move on. I stayed with USA Truck for almost right at 2 years. I started with USA Truck and I stayed there almost 2 years. Probably wish I go looking back on it now. I probably would not have done that, but I wasn't OTR for 2 years. I was OTR for about the first, you know, almost a year. And then that second year, I think they knew I was going to quit. And they were like, hey, you want a dedicated account? And I was like, actually, yeah, I'll take a dedicated account. I'll give that a try. And I actually enjoyed the dedicated account, you know. It's a good way to truck for me. I would have a hard time going OTR as a company driver again. The uncertainty, it just, you know, like everybody controls me, but yet I have to deal with all the uncertainty. That wears on me a lot. Let's see. This Dragon Life says, I run for a FedEx contractor in Indiana. I can vouch for that. I made $87,000 last year, home every single night. Whoo, come on with it. That's good numbers right there. Man, this trucking life. If you guys don't know, go check out this trucking life. He's got a channel. You know, he's showing you some of that FedEx life over there. Seems like a good guy. I don't know him personally, but I enjoy his videos. Colorado B said outside. Okay, Jesse says, you're the shit, man. Thank you very much. I get told that all the time. I'm shit. You know, I'm full of it. You know what I mean? I know what you mean. Scott Shark Tommy says 95% is probably a con run for a month or so, and they probably disappear with all the money. Yeah, that would be one of the downsides of leasing on to someone. They don't pay you, and then you're left holding the bag. I will tell you this, and I had a buddy of mine that went and worked for a not so reputable company, and you know, like, full disclosure, didn't call me first. I would have told him. Went to work for one of these, you know, Chicagoland area, you know, fly-by-nighters. And I told him, like, after he had already started there, I told him, I said, do not buy your own fuel. You use their fuel card for the first month or two. Make sure they pay you what they owe you, because if you buy the fuel and then they make off with the money, then you're out the fuel money as well. I said, if they'll give you a fuel card, you use their fuel card. Even if it's not a good discount, at least, you know, they're not going to run off with all your money. And as you would expect, doesn't work there anymore. And when he left, he was leasing a truck, renting a truck from him. It was one of those rental deals, you know, where you rent a truck from them, and you know they pay you 80-something%, but it's got a million freaking deductions. You know, by the time, like, you take a week off, hell, you're $3,000 in the hole for taking a week off. And when he left there, he took the truck back to them, mind you, returned their truck and their trailer to the yard, told them, good day, I'm out. They shorted him about $10,000. They still owe him about 10 grand. You know, I mean, he could probably get a lawyer, but hell, they just shut the business down and get a new DOT number tomorrow and start all over again, you know. So be wary of those people, for sure. Alex says, returned to work today only to get tow new and wasted a day. Trailer was down 2 weeks as a company driver hit my reefer in Missouri caves. Whoa, bummer. Bummer. You know, those caves, I go over there a lot, the mines and the caves. There's room to work in there. I think guys just get intimidated because of the surroundings are so different, you know? But like I find often it's a lot of just straight line backing down there, you know, like let's see here. Where was I at? It messed up on me. Trucking It Up says, if you're an owner op, check out TSD Logistics Fuel Card. It's killing com data every day. I've looked into TSD. TSD, I have an EFS card, but not through TSD. But my EFS and TSD are pretty much neck and neck. So yeah, if you don't have a fuel card situation, that TSD did look pretty good, but I've already got an EFS and it was about even. So I wasn't going to switch cards just to break even. And ultimately, Mudflap. Now, like, I'm in Georgia right now, so I'm glad I got my EFS card because there's not a whole lot of Mudflap in Georgia. So I recommend you do have a secondary card. But I buy about 90% of my fuel on Mudflap. Promo code JI5B37. Just saying. I had a guy leave me a comment the other day, said, you know, thank you for recommending Mudflap to me. He said they got the best customer support. And I was so glad he said that, because I'm glad when I talk about companies that they represent well. This guy said he called them, didn't need it, and then they called him back. You know, he's like, who returns calls anymore? You know, like as a business. But yeah, they returned the guy's call. You don't see very much of that out there. You don't. Link in the description below, by the way. If you just want to click a link and go to Mudflap, there's a link down there. Let's see, 51 in the house, 39 likes. Everybody smash that thumb if you're not driving along listening to me. If you're just sitting there, you know, take your hand off of whatever it's on and, you know, smash that like button, then you can go back to doing whatever you want to. I know a lot of people that watch me, you know, their hands are occupied. I'm just saying, I am quite the looker. Oh, let's see. Yeah, TSD fuel card. Yeah, it's legit. Nomadic Brett says, Scottish Truck Tommy, how long you been here? Tommy's been in this live show forever. No. DPG says 2012 KW, 800,000, 20K in business account, 10,000 in the personal account. Saving. What should I do? What should I do? As far as what? Sounds like you're making up good ground there. A 2012 KW with 800,000 miles, 20,000 in the business account, 10,000 in the personal account. Saving. What should I do? Just keep saving that money. Make that money and save it. Yeah. Run authority or lease on anybody. Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed the second part of the question, or the second part of that there. Yeah, I would say I would lease on, because 20,000 in a business account, it might cost you more than that to get your authority. You know, by the time you get rolling and everything, if I was in that situation, I'd probably lease on at least for a year. Maybe not. I mean, I don't know, however long it takes you to get, you know, comfortable with the money side of it. Yeah, that'd be me. Starcar Dave says people have to learn the cost. 90% might not be as good as 80%, depending on what's included: fuel cards, trailer costs, etc. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm pulling a trailer right now that's worth about $85,000 to $90,000. I'm pulling a 2019 Great Dane Super Seal with the big carrier unit on it. That thing's probably worth $85,000, $90,000. For me to go buy that trailer, that's 5%, 6%, 7% of my gross right there. So if you think, okay, say they're getting 20%. Let me do some math here. Let's talk math. Make sure I ain't writing on my BOL here. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's from Armelian. Jesus Christ, when is that from? That's from April last year. Holy crap. All right, let's do some math here. So if this represents, this is the 20% pie. This is the 20% pie. Okay. So let's see, if we cut it in half, that's 50. That's 25. Those are 12 and a half. So of that 20%, 1/3 of this is well, let's say 25% of this 20% pie that's trailer cost. 25%. Trailer cost. Trailer cost. All right, let's say let's see. Let's say a couple percent go to. I don't have to wait for factoring. You know what I mean? I just get paid. You know, I don't factor, and most companies that you lease onto don't. You know, they don't make you factor to get paid. So, you know, let's split one of these. Let's split one of these, and let's say that goes to factoring. All right. Let's say, so here's where we're at now. Of the 20% pie you pay to the company, trailer cost, factoring, you know, if they don't factor, then, you know, like my company, they don't really factor, but I don't have to pay for the factoring. They pay me, and then they wait for the bills to come in. So versus, you know, me having an authority doing it this way. What are some other things that equal up in that 20%? I tell you what's one thing. Dispatching is worth something if they do that for you. What?
I leave now.
No, I'm not leaving. Somebody want to know if I was leaving. So who is that? That is Schaefer. That's Creek pulling a Schaefer trailer. No, I'm not leaving. I'm in the middle of a world-class live show here, breaking down a pie chart. Okay, and maintaining an authority. Maintaining an authority costs money. Like, you got to keep up with the drug testing. You got to keep up with the, you know, what the government wants. You got to keep up with all that paperwork, all that stuff. So let's say, let's see if that's 25. We'll say a little bit of that goes to maintaining authority. Okay, y'all with me here? So right there, just on stuff that I don't have to pay, there goes 10% right there on money they save me. This is stuff I would have to have if I had my own authority. Okay, right here. DIY says insurance. All right, we'll give you a square of pie here. Insurance. Okay. This 20% is going pretty damn quick. If you notice, where's the profit for the carrier? This little part right here. This is the carrier's profit. This is the things I'm receiving for free. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah. Handling business using a pie chart. Come on. Me. ELD and load boards, all right? I'll cut you off a little slice of that one right there. I mean, you know, like, and here's the thing of it. See, if I had my own authority, these are things that I still have to pay. Like, just because I go get my own authority doesn't mean I get this stuff for free. So, okay, say I'm giving my carrier 20%. They're doing a lot of work for this little part of the pie right here. You know? Let's see, that's 20. Okay, if this whole thing represents 20%, what is 25 plus a little piece there? What is that, about 7% of the total 100? Like, yeah, that's about 7% profit for the carrier. I mean, people think you make more money just because you got your own authority. Email me and I'll send you a picture of this pie right here. You know, I mean, let's be honest about it. Permits and IFTA. I pay for that stuff out of my cut. So, you know, somebody said pre-pass. I pay for my own pre-pass here. They don't pay for it. But you could, you know, some carriers do. Trailers shouldn't be in the 20%. Yeah, if the carrier pays for it, it is. Because I don't pay anything on my trailer out of my 20%. This is what the carrier gets, 20%. And this is what the carrier has to pay for. So, if I went and got my own authority, I would have to get a trailer. And that would be, you know, a big cost. You know? So, like, this is 20% of 100%. I mean, this is the carrier's 20%. You know, about, so you can say each quarter here, each quarter of the pie represents 5% of 100%. So trailer cost is about 5%. Factoring is a couple percent. Dispatching is a couple percent. Maintaining the authority, you know, that's a couple percent. Insurance, ELD, you know, I mean, and honestly, let's say, you know, that represents 5% right there that the carrier's making. Let's take that. That may be like 7-8%. You know, it's, you don't, I mean, the point of that is you don't always make more having your own authority. That's the point of that. Let's see. Where was that? Star Car Dave, people don't have to, okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying there, you know, like, those percentages break down really fast, man. People think carriers are making a killing because they get 20%. By the time they pay everything out, it's really a you got to get big to start making big money because you're making like 7-8%, you know. Kelly says, evening, handsome. Thank you very much. Kelly is a channel member. Check it out. Again, if you've got a channel, drop your links, guys. I got no problem with you dropping links. DIY Semi says truck. DIY Semi says trucking and more. DIY Semi says, amen, Star Car Dave. Yeah, it's a kind of a weird breakdown on that sometimes. Nomadic Brett says, DPG, me personally, I'm leased on the Schneider Bulk, so I have a contract, freight, pros, cheap insurance, fuel, freight, insurance, fuel, freight, cons, reduced rates compared to spot market. Yeah, very, very realistic there, though. You know, like, I appreciate you putting that out there, because that's the you know, that's the God honest truth. Like, and you gotta weigh you gotta weigh all that out, because you make a little bit less on not being spot market because, you know, Schneider's got all that freight contracted, but then the pros, like you say, you know, cheap fuel, cheap, you know, like, you got it. You got it exactly right. That's a good point. That's good. What was the other one I was looking at? Yeah, insurance. Like, what are your fixed costs? Like $150 a week? That's crazy. Like, that's crazy cheap. So, yeah, you're making a little bit less being on contract freight, but look at the upside. Let's see. Colorado B says a lemonade bottle. Yeah. Let me get something to drink here. Whew, I'm drying out. Oh, that ain't got a lot left in it. I don't even know if that's got enough to. Oh yeah, that made enough. Yeah, that's gone. Let me drink out of my pee bottle here. I don't like where this Crete partner, they just decided to stay there. I don't like that. That's cutting it a little close. Whether I can get out of here if I really wanted to. It looks closer in real life than it does on the camera. I noticed that the last couple times I flipped that around. That looks farther away than it is. Let's get back to the content here. Yeah, thanks for putting that out there, Nomadic Brit. That's a good perspective. Kelly Patterson says, when I went into Subtropolis was a gentle blindside back. Okay. Starker Dave says, the challenge now with new authorities is aging the authority, getting contracts in carriers' favor, saying no to things like $1.90 plus fuel surcharge, power only for Werner, and no Amazon, LOL. Yeah, you got to age that authority. You got to grow that authority. Yeah, it's true. Kelly Patterson, there's a link, 18-wheel shelf, hash browns, and Italian sausage. Oh, that sounds delicious. If I ever get rich, I may hire Kelly to be my shelf. DIY says, Bob Cash Ross. Yeah, hey, sometimes you need the visual aid, Just dropped everything. Sometimes you need the visual aid. Am I right? Just giving the people what they want. Oh, let me get my paperwork straightened out here. All right, back at it. I'm back. Colorado says 5% for lot lizards. Yeah, the carrier doesn't pay for my lot lizards. Kelly Better says it's 10% for STDs from the lot lizards. Yeah. If I get an STD, my carrier is not paying for the antibiotics. I promise. Let's see. Nobody Brett says Colorado 5%. You can claim that in Texas. Yeah, always claim your lot lizards as a deduction. Put it down as paid training or something like that. I don't know. DPG says, handling business using a pie chart, lady. Exactly. Come over here. Are you getting ready to leave? I got this thing lit up like the 4th of July. Hell, it's glowing outside from this. There's more light in this truck than there is in this truck stop parking lot. I thought she was coming up to make me an offer because I had my red light on. You know what I mean? I thought she was going to come up here and go, yeah, I seen the red light on earlier, and I finally got up the nerve to come ask you how much. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Insurance, yeah, that was a good one. Colorado says, tell her you will leave and go park on the off-ramp for a favor. Ugh. I don't think so. I ain't thinking so. I paid good money for this parking spot. You know what I mean? And I mean, I ain't trying to be conceited here, but she could pay me for the favor. Come on. Oh man, full of it, I tell you, full of it. DIY Semi says discount tires, fuel, etc. I don't know what you're talking about. I never get free parts. I never get free tires. I never get anything. Oh man. Yeah, no, I got it made where I'm at, man. They give me a lot of stuff. I put in the work. I don't tear up their trailer. I communicate with their customers well. And you know what? I'll be damned. They treat me really well. They treat me really good. Matter of fact, the guy I'm leased onto called me right before I went live at about 6:30 at night, and just to call and check up on me, to say, hey, is the truck doing all right? Is it good enough to get back to Minnesota? And I was like, yeah, it's good enough to get back to Minnesota. Goes a long way, man, treating people right. Let's see. Oh, man, I'm getting behind again. Hang on a second. I got to get caught up. Oh, man, where am I at? Jeez Louise. Let's see. Oh, DIYC is ELD and load boards. That's more of it. AGCO says tons of paperwork, cab card, etc. Yeah, I mean, just doing all the back office paperwork. It's got to cost, like here where I'm at, the office staff is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5 people. 5 people in the office here. That's not counting the dispatch. That's just people handling paperwork, taxes, tracking down, the money for the loads we do. It adds up. This ringler says, I'm on Progressive right now trying to get an insurance quote for my own non-existent authority. Okay. Yeah, call around, talk to them. Sales, cheaper maintenance. Yeah, these are all things. Permits. If the Star Car Dave says, dispatch, office 5%, cargo liability 6%, carrier profit 9%, everything else gets charged back. Okay. That's how some of them do it. Yeah. But you got to think of the carrier's 9%. Like the factoring thing. Like here where I'm at. As soon as I turn in my paperwork, if I turn in paperwork before like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, my money's in my bank account usually the next morning, or if not, the next day. And I don't pay anything for that. They just do it that way. So to float that much money, because you think if they pay me the next day or the day after, and, they're waiting for, 20, 30 days on average, to get a freight bill, that's a bonus. Dang it, this thing keeps jumping on me. But yeah, that's a pretty good breakdown. Colorado Beach says pre-pass. Okay, Star Car Dave says trailers shouldn't be in the 20%. Not sure what you mean by that. Like, dispatch, office 5%, cargo liability 6%, carrier profit 9%. Are you saying they should charge me a trailer fee? I don't like that idea. Because, I'm pulling like a $90,000 trailer for free right now and loving every minute of it. Let's see. Caleb Anderson says, don't forget sales, marketing, legal staff to build up private contracts. That's true. They got a lot of little things just pick at that 20%. DIY says, I included trailer in my 20%. Yeah, I got trailer in mine here too. I kind of expected, honestly. Echo says, I do my own, but it cost me $80,000 to start, and it would cost $130,000 today for a paid-off truck and trailer. All right, yeah. Let's see. Echo says, and other startup costs. Yeah, it's not cheap to get an authority rolling right, really. Kelly Patterson says that at best they probably make 5% net profit per load. Yeah, exactly. This Dragon Life says, if I had a 2020 Cascadia on lease, all my insurance would equal $25,000, or basically $26,000 for the year with Progressive. It's pretty damn steep, honestly, but they're financing, or they're insuring a truck that's probably worth $150,000. So How much of that is just for the general liability part? Cattle Holland says, you better get a whiteboard and dry erase marker for the graph lessons. Yeah, I need to get get me one of those like DIY guys. I used to have a huge whiteboard at the house, took up like a whole wall. I need to get me one of those to put in here. Cattle Holland says, okay. Matty Britt says, my fix costs $121 a week, $121 a week, insurance, permits, IFTA, everything. Now they pay the IFTA or they file it, because if they're paying the IFTA for $120 a week, that tastes good. DPG says, park anywhere, people are out of control. Yeah, that's for sure here. Man, it is crazy here. I'm not a fan of staying in this area, but I'm on this load, so I kind of got to do it. DIY says, I'm old, got to go to bed now. All right, DIY, appreciate you coming by. Thanks for stopping in. DVG says, wow, that's low NB. Yeah, Nomadic Brit. Okay, I got you, NB. Duh. I'll figure it out one of these days. Yeah, that is low. 120 bucks, man. That's really good. Colorado Beat says, Crete's known for taking 15-hour breaks. Watch out. Yeah, no, hey, I ain't afraid to beat on a door. You know what I mean? What I'll do if they don't answer, I'll get me a newspaper and roll it up and put some, go over here to this tree and pull some green leaves off of it. And start a small fire under their truck. You know, more smoke than fire, but it'll get them up. It'll get them out of bed. Let's see. Kelly Patterson says, the camera used 160-degree wide-angle lens. They demagnify some. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that truck's a lot closer than it looks. Cattle Holland says, good night, DIY. Yeah, give him a nighttime kiss. Let's see. Kelly Patterson says, joke, why can't women use a ruler? Holds up pinky finger all their life. They have been told that is 10 inches. Okay. This trucking life says, yeah, I also did it with a 2007 Columbia cash truck, and the insurance still cost over 20. Whoo. Yeah. I would get a third option. Get a truck like in the middle and see what it is, because a 2007, you don't have as much safety features versus the new one is so expensive, you know. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of it's just going to be in the general liability, which, you know, again, I'll steal this from DIY. These insurance companies, with all these new authorities, they got to start raising the rate on insurance, because you got a bunch of people that don't know how to operate an authority. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Echo says, Nomadic Brit, sounds like you have a good thing going. Yeah, you made it through the hard times. You paid that truck off, and you know now you got a paid off truck and low fixed cost. Salute. That's what I say. The Trucking Live says, good deal, Nomadic Brit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nomadic Brit says, I do. I got approached by a couple of companies to work for them, but I had to decline because I'm on a good thing. That's it, man. When you got something good and you can acknowledge it, that's huge. That's huge. Nomadic Brit says they file and it averages approximately $60 a month. Okay, I've seen other companies do that. They just charge you a fixed cost every month. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. Just buy fuel at the cheapest price you can find it. You don't have to sit down with a calculator and be like, ugh. You know, because it gets boring to me sometimes sitting down trying to figure out my fuel, where I'm going to buy fuel, you know. Because, like, if I'm going through 4 or 5 different states, I've got to look at the fuel prices in each state. I got to subtract the IFTA out of it. It might be a lot easier to just do it the way you're doing it, a fixed rate. I like that. Echo says, don't fix what's not broken. That's very true. If you've got something good going, just stick with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Cool Trucking says, hey Cash, it's good to see you. We're headed to Fridley, Minnesota. You going to Target, or there's a lot of little things up there in Fridley. I I know there's a big Target up there. That's one of their main hubs up in that area. I'm trying to think. I was just looking at a place up there the other day. A buddy had called me and asked me if I'd ever been there. I can't remember the name of it now. It was a grocery warehouse. But guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here. My throat's starting to hurt now. Getting a little scratchy. I do appreciate everybody coming by. If you want to drop a link in here before we leave, or you can come back and drop it in the comments section after I post the video. And I post the video immediately. It just takes a while for the comments section to load. Kelly says, I had Western Express try to recruit me once. They told them I'm not qualified to work for you. I don't have any felonies, Camo. Hey, I worked for Western Express for 3 weeks, and I don't have felonies. Michael Page says, what percentage was your Ash ad in the DPF when you got it exchanged? Mine's at 57, wondering how close I am to replacing it. When I had mine replaced the other day, we were almost at 80%. It was like, 70, 78, I think. Not super ashed up, but more than I wanted it to be. And the main reason I got it done is because they said, hey, if you get it done now, we won't charge you labor. We'll just charge you for the exchange. Let's do it. But yeah, 57 doesn't seem that bad. This trucking life, okay, I did another estimate with a 2016 $75,000 value, $25,000 a year. Whew, man, yeah, just no brakes on that one. Going to AR North America. Night Nomadic Brett, thanks for hanging with me, man. You've been here like the whole show. I appreciate that. Agco says first year insurance was $4,600. You got to do it at that point, right? I mean, that's a great number. Kelly Paris says, good night, Cash. Yeah, thanks, guys. Everybody, thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Cattle Hauling. If you're anywhere along 85 in Georgia, you may smell manure at some point tonight. Hey, it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it's worth it. I don't mind a little manure smell because I like eating meat. Let's face it. Thanks, everybody that dropped super chats. You don't have to, but I do appreciate them very much. Good night, everybody. Check out all those links. When the chat comes back up, if you go back and watch us on a replay, or if you're watching us on a replay, click on some of those links in there. Those guys drop their links. I wouldn't let them drop links if I didn't think they were good channels, or good people at least. You can have a horrible channel and still be a good person, and I still like it. Anyway, guys, good night. Have a good night. Take care of each other. Bye.